What if I told you that studying more is actually why you're failing your exams? I used to study 8 hours a day, highlighted everything, reread every chapter, stayed up until 3 a.m., and still got a 67. Then I changed anything and got 98 on my next final. Today I'm going to show you exactly what that was. Stay till the end because step 3 is the one nobody talks about, and it's the most important. You've been lied to about how studying works. School taught you to reread your notes, highlight your textbooks, and sit at a desk for as many hours as possible. But here's the truth. Those are literally the least effective study methods according to cognitive science. If you've ever studied hard and still blanked on the exam, if you've ever pulled an all-nighter and forgotten everything by the morning, if you've ever thought I knew this yesterday, where did it go? This video is for you. And before we get into it, drop a comment right now and tell me what subject your next exam is in. Let's fix this. I've spent the last 2 years testing every study method out there: flashcards, mind maps, study groups, the Pomodoro technique, and I've built a 5-step system that actually works. I call it the SCORE method. Here's what it stands for. S. Start with the exam, not the material. C. Cut what won't be tested. O. Output practice, not input reading. R. Review with spaced repetition. E. Exam simulation 48 hours before. 5 steps, each one backed by real science. None of them involve sitting and staring at your notes for 6 hours hoping something sticks. Let's break down each one. Step 1. S. Start with the exam, not the material. Before you open a single textbook, get your hands on past exam papers. Go to your professor's office hours and ask what topics are most important this year. Read your syllabus learning outcomes line by line. Figure out exactly what is going to be tested. Most students open chapter 1 on day 1 and just start reading. Top students work backwards from the exam. Think about it this way. If you were training for a 100-meter sprint, you wouldn't spend your time practicing swimming. Same logic applies here. You need to know the right things deeply. Take your full syllabus and divide every topic into 3 categories. Write them down right now if you want. Category 1, this is definitely on the exam. Category 2, this will probably come up. Category 3, this is unlikely to be tested. Now here's the key. Spend 80% of your study time on category 1 only. Most students spread themselves thin across everything and end up knowing nothing well. You're going to know the important stuff cold. This one shift alone can move you from a C to a B before you've even changed how you study. Step 3. O. Output, not input. This is the biggest mistake I see students make, and it's the reason most studying feels productive but isn't. When you read your notes, you're doing input. Information is going in. Your brain is passive. It is not studying. What actually builds memory is output. That means close your notes and write down everything you remember. Teach the topic out loud to yourself or a friend. Do practice questions with the book completely closed. Make flashcards and test yourself. Don't just read them. This is called active recall, and it is the single most effective study method proven by cognitive science. Studies show it improves long-term retention by up to 70% compared to rereading. The rule is simple. If your pen isn't moving or your mouth isn't talking, you're not really studying. Step 4. Spaced repetition. Here's something most students get completely wrong about memory. It's not about how long you study something in one sitting. It's about how often you come back to it over time. Your brain has what's called a forgetting curve. Within 24 hours of learning something, you forget up to 70% of it. But every time you revisit that information at the right interval, your brain strengthens the memory and it lasts longer. So instead of studying one topic for 5 hours in a single day, study it for 30 minutes today, then review it again tomorrow, then 3 days later, then a week later. There's a free app called Anki that automates this entire process. It tracks when you're about to forget something and shows it to you at exactly the right time. Download it. It will change how you study forever. Step 5. Exam simulation. 48 hours before your exam, sit down at a desk, set a timer for the same length as the real exam, put a past paper in front of you, and do it. No pausing. Simulate real exam conditions completely. This does 2 things. First, it shows you exactly which gaps you still have, so you know precisely what to fix in the next 48 hours. Second, it removes exam anxiety, because when you sit down for the real thing, your brain recognizes the situation. You've been here before. Your mind stops going blank. After you finish, mark it honestly. Go back and fix every gap. Then walk into that exam like you already know how it ends. Okay, 3 bonus tips that will take you from great to a perfect score. Bonus tip 1. The night before. Do not study new material the night before. Light review only. Go over your flashcards. Reread your own summary notes. Nothing new. Then sleep 7 to 8 hours. Non-negotiable. Your brain consolidates and locks in memories during sleep. Pulling an all-nighter the night before literally erases information you already know. Bonus tip 2. The morning of. Eat a real breakfast. Glucose is fuel for your brain and it directly affects your ability to think under pressure. Arrive to the exam hall early so you're not rushing. Do 10 slow, deep breaths before you sit down. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system and reduces cortisol. Your hands will stop shaking. Bonus tip 3. Inside the exam. Read every single question before you answer any of them. This lets your subconscious work on the harder questions in the background while you answer the easy ones first. Always start with what you know, then go back to the harder questions. You'll often find the answer comes to you mid-exam. If you found this useful, do one thing for me. Send this video to one friend who has an exam coming up. You might literally save their GPA. Subscribe if you want more videos like this. Good luck.